Well, earlier this summer, actually earlier this year, I had vision to start creating some writing classes, and a couple of you signed up for my travel writing class, which was back in February, I think, and it was a pilot class, so there were definitely some, things we had to work out, but it was really fun, and I learned that I really love teaching online in particular. And then this summer at Jessup in August, I was able to lead the boot camp writing class on campus. It was actually 2 weeks online, 1 week on campus, and I had so many people say, you should be a teacher, and I hate teaching face-to-face just because of the nerves that play into that. So I decided that I would love to teach, but mainly online if possible. All that to say, I was planning on starting a Kickstarter video project to help fund the release of 2 brand new writing classes that I would like to start up in January and continue periodically throughout the year. Now, that idea all happened before I ended up losing my job at Jessup a week and a half ago, which has been really hard because I absolutely adore my team there. And it's crazy because I already had this idea, and so I've had perfect amount of time to work on developing these side projects. And I am not quite there financially though, because the first priority is to upgrade my current WordPress blog to a premium account so that I can host greater amounts of content. And then building on that, I hope to release a brand new travel writing class in January. The second one, which is probably going to happen after I release that one, but it's very dear on my heart, is a class on therapeutic writing, which I was very inspired to develop after reading a book this winter. Let's see if I can find it. It's actually right up here. Oh, sorry. I read this book earlier in the winter when I was going through a pretty dark time, and it was so helpful, and it's called Writing as a Way of Healing: How Telling Our Stories Transforms Our Lives by Louise DeSalvo. And it basically walked you through how to write your narrative in a way that's cathartic but also healing, and in a way that makes meaning and connects the dots instead of just venting. And it's written by a creative writing professor who implemented those strategies in her class. Basically, in case you're not familiar with what a Kickstarter is, it is a crowdfunding platform in which oftentimes artists, but all kinds of entrepreneurs, can use the community around them to raise the extra funds that they don't currently have in order to create the product that they have vision for. So my product would be, first, the upgrading of my current blog, beautiful in its time, and the creation of the travel writing class for January. And the way that a Kickstarter works is you have to raise all of the money or nothing. And so currently my budget for those 2 projects is roughly $500, and that is for funding a little bit more technical equipment that I don't currently have that will help with video content, etc. How it works is there are a few different levels that you can give at. This sounds like PBS, I'm so sorry. The first one is very minimal, so that if you're a broke post-grad like me, you can contribute just a teeny bit, like as much as you would pay at Starbucks, and that is awesome. I value every bit. And then it goes all the way up to a larger amount. And so if you think you might be interested in joining one of these writing classes, polishing your skills as a writer, or if you just want to help support me currently as I don't have a job, that would be okay too. I am really grateful for the idea of this project. However, I know that God has greater plans than I could even imagine, and it's hard right now, having lost my job and my awesome team that I adore, but I know that whatever He has next is just as good or even better. And so if this side project is part of it, then that's great. I'm really excited, and if it's not, then He has something else, and I want to be flexible for that too. I just wanted to say that I've had a lot of support from you, like whether it was through text or on Facebook or phone calls this last week or two, having lost my job. I had so many texts that I literally just started crying when I read because of how precious your words were, and I really appreciate it. I don't ever cry on video, and God just has blown me away by His love that shows through you guys so clearly. And whether you're encouraging me to keep writing like Bob Trudeau yesterday, or you're just checking in through text to see how I'm holding up, I just appreciate it so much. And the only reason why I write and even create content like a class is to just express the gift that God's given me and encourage you all to do the same. But I just wanted to say I love you all and thank you for watching this. Feel free to contribute and have a wonderful week. I'll be in touch soon again.